So here the main issue is in those three cards. Those three cards are what you are experiencing in daily lives, is when you can touch, what you can see, when you are aware of. And here we have those three that says that you have been, okay, in those two, what I feel is like you have been so fearful that you couldn't move. You were really scared. You decided to stay whatever you were because at least it's safe. Even if it's not perfect, but at least it's safe. It's kind of, okay, I'm not going to go beyond my comfort zone because just in case, those excuses that we have. And here, it's telling me that it has been for a while already. What you thought it was just a kind of a break has been prolonged for long. But finally, it looks like you are moving. Something make you up, and it's good. And now, whatever you are doing, you are at least it's suggested here, like follow your intuition. You have the wisdom. You know what it is. So just follow that. Follow and apply what it says. Wisdom and intuition. She is the threshold between heaven and earth. She is righteousness. She is knowledge. She's wisdom. So let's take a look about that. Here is telling me this is what your guts says. Say is what you're feeling. What is your intuition is telling you. And he is telling you, it's quite funny. It's kind of this divide here. One option is, oh my goodness, that is something new. I'm excited. I love it. I put all that I have there. I'm waiting. I cannot do anything else. And here it is. It's a slow pace. It is, because it's the Knight of Pentacles. That is your surrendering. And it takes time. But let me tell you, this is the practical approach. And the practical approach is telling you that whatever you're doing, the result is going to be that you are going to get rid of that misery mindset that you used to have. But there is another option, maybe for another Sagittarius, and it has been manipulations. You thought that you were over the good and the bad. You thought, or you forgot, who is the provider of everything? Who is the one who gives you everything? You forgot that, and that is making you weaker and weaker and weaker. And when you're weak, let me tell you, it's not good to receive. This is the Knight of Swords reverse. It's not good to receive critics from others, to be critical. But it's not good either to have rash decisions. And that is when a horse is not tame yet. It's like, okay, he is very active, but it's too much now. That's a problem. Never in your life, never take a decision when you are tired, when you don't have all your senses with you. Never. That's the best advice. It was made by a president of the United States, if I'm not wrong, but I don't remember exactly which one. Another thing here, from above, below. That is the biblical tarot. And it says here, you know what, guys? If you stand for what you believe, the Seven of Wands, you believe in certain things, keep in there. I'm going to give you justice. And this justice is the wisdom of Solomon, it says here. And if you have an idea about the Bible, to prostitutes, to women, they have kids. One of those kids die, and the other one is stole the other woman's kid. They present the case to Solomon, and Solomon, okay, because you don't agree, we're going to divide the boy. They were about to divide the boy, to split the boy in two pieces with a sword, and the real woman said no. The real mother said no. If it is not the case, let her keep the boy. And Solomon, right away, no, that she was a real woman. That is wisdom. Justice must be wisdom and fairness. And That what is expressed here. You are doing something that is important. You keep what you believe, stand for what you believe, and you're going to get justice sooner or later. And kind of summarizing everything, I want to show you what the bottom of the desk they say. We said that you have been procrastinated because you got in a very comfortable position, scared of death, of everything. But then you finally got that intuition that made you move forward. Now it says you, Seven of Pentacles, you have done all that you know. Now it's a question of time. Hey, let it be. Harvest take some time until that arrives. Then here we have the Three of Fire, Three of Wands, and Kinetic Reverse. So, oh my gosh, some of you are very excited. The other ones are saying, I feel manipulated. I don't think why it doesn't work. Maybe you should thought about that before. I mean, someone has manipulated you, or it's you that you don't want to recognize that the powers are not just yours, they come from above. And here, what we have in the bottom of the desk, we have the Sea King. The Sea King is telling you, you know what? It's like the King of Cups. It's telling you, follow your intuition. Be nice. Be kind. That goes a little bit more, in my opinion, about this kind of person. And if it is the case, use it as a correction. What's going on? What's going on? And then you have what surrenders you is like, one of you guys, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Says, I know, I'm doing progress, but it's okay. It's going to be a slow progress, but it's fine with me. And the other one is like, oh my gosh, I'm getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay, what do we have here? At the bottom of the desk, we have the Star Reverse. That means like, hello guys, someone is getting into depression. And it seems to me that is this one. This is something that you had to take in mind. Please do it. And finally, last but not least, okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, I'm getting out of battery. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here we have the Five of Pentacles reverse and the Horse of Swords, the Knight of Horse reverse. Sorry, I say horse because it's caballos. Okay, that's horse. Okay. Here, what is telling me what I can feel, and that, keep it in mind, that we have the Death reversed. That is telling me that some of you are trying to change. By this situation is slow but good. It's slow, but it's like a steady pace, but firm. And you keep going, keep going, keep going. You're getting rid of a very mental, awful situation of misery. And here it's telling me about, oh my goodness, I want it from yesterday. I don't want it from today. I want it from yesterday. It's like in a hurry all the time. It's like you're reckless. You're not paying attention. I say things are going to change, but that requires time. Keep in mind that you didn't arrive to this point because it was yesterday. Take time. And don't forget what it says here. The most important one. It's telling you, remember, stand for what you believe. Justice will be served. We are trying to tame and take control again about what is your life. Things are in movement. You are not in a wrong place. You're in the right place. Things are in movement. Everything's challenging. And even the runes. I'm going to see if you can say it. Can you say it? I hope you can say it. Here's need and Mojo. And they say, okay, it exists. It is true that it exists delayed. But you have to learn from this situation. It could be something that's so critical as a catalyst that, that is going to make you overcome everything. I always say about that. The same thing. And Bonjo is saying, you know what? But respect. Good news. victory. So you have two options. If you have been manipulated and you feel weaker, don't get restless. Take the time to change. If you feel like you're excited, fantastic. But have patience because it's going to take time to change that. I think whatever it was made you make you awake again, and it's fantastic. Stand for what you believe. Justice will be served, and you will take again the reins of your life. So good for you, Sagittarius. It's very good. I'm glad you are awake again.